Good morning, my loves. Welcome back. So today we are talking about the new moon in Gemini, and I just recorded a video for you about this, and I realized I didn't press the record button, so we have to do this again. I just spoke for 10 minutes, but nothing recorded. Now, well, there's a reason for everything. So I probably just had to do it again to do it even better. So now let's talk about this beautiful new moon that is also a little, there is a bit of a reality check in here, but we'll talk about that later. Let's talk about the beauty of this new moon first. So this is a new moon in Gemini, like I already said, 16 degrees, the moon meets the sun, and also Venus, because Venus is currently in a conjunction with the sun. So Venus is conjunct the new moon, which is beautiful because this moon is all about being out there, enjoying yourself, being curious about life, wanting to get to know new things, new people, right? We have Venus here relating. We want to relate to others emotionally, right? The moon wants to have a good old time. And then there's Saturn, because there's also a square to Saturn from this new moon. Now, before we get to Saturn, let's just talk about the stellium in Gemini. If you've listened to my weekly forecast on Sunday, you already know there's a stellium in Gemini right now. We have a Jupiter there, we have Mercury there, the sun, the moon, and Venus. Now there's an emphasis on Gemini right now. So the energy of curiosity, of movement, but also the energy of instability. Gemini is a mutable sign. It's the sign that is in between the seasons, right? We're changing from one season to another in Gemini. So there needs to be movement, right? Because otherwise we wouldn't change. So the movement is necessary. However, Gemini is the first air sign, and the first air sign has the energy of, a little child that just wants to be out there and play and not be serious at all because it hasn't learned about seriousness yet. Well, then Saturn comes in and Saturn says, well, I'm going to teach you a lesson in seriousness now. And how this lesson will come about, well, I cannot tell you, because I don't know your life. I don't know where you have to learn that lesson, but we all will have to learn this lesson in some area of our lives. And again, I don't believe this is bad. Right? I know Saturn has this stigma attached to it, like that it's the malicious planet. I don't look at Saturn from that perspective. Certainly, Saturn isn't easy, right? The energy of Saturn isn't an easy energy. However, it is necessary for us to evolve. Saturn is here for the long game. Saturn is not here for momentary pleasure, like Gemini. Where Gemini just wants to have fun in the moment, right? It's here, it's now, let's have a good time, let's have a party. And Saturn is like, well, have your party, and then wake up the next day and see how you feel. Now, again, like I said, this can show up in different areas in your life, but I believe this will relate to relationships. Relationship with self, the relationship that you have with yourself, but probably also the relationship you have with others. And this is Gemini. This is the twin. This is two sides. The coin looks different on this side than on that side. So which side are you showing in relationships? And then also when it comes to relationships, Gemini is the sign of fun and curiosity, but not necessarily of seriousness. So how serious are you about your relationship? Generally, we're not just talking about your relationship with your partner or a possible partner or someone you're dating right now. Also about the friendship you have. How much are you putting in, or do you just come, for a good old time? When we of course we want to have a good old time with our friends, right? We want to have fun, we want to have laughter, but to have and to develop a deep, serious relationship, we are not just there for the fun and laughter. We are there for all the times that we have, the whole enchilada of darkness to light. And Saturn may bring this up, right? Saturn may bring this up during this new moon, where we might have to get serious about something in our life, or realize that we have to be more serious, or not. Get out of there, right? If you don't want to be serious about it. And again, this can relate to your relationship, someone you're dating right now, your boyfriend, your partner, or your friends, your friendships. This can also relate to a job, right? That this can relate to anything that we relate to in life. So what I want to say here is that it is a very beautiful moon. It's a very exciting new moon. Very, very, very exciting. There is a lot of newness here. But again, what do you want to build? If you want to build something, it is not just about the moment. It's about creating something that will last. And you might have to, put more into it, more time, more effort, not just 2 hours in the evening to have a laughter and a little drink. There might be more that needs your attention here. So it's a really interesting moon, because this is Gemini and it's the twin, and we have these two sides of the coin, right? Like the bright side and the dark side. It's almost like yin and yang. We have the light and the fun and the curiosity, but what comes after? Where are you heading? So this is about learning to grow up. Are you just in for the short-term pleasure, or are you in for the long run? And with that, I will leave you. If you have any questions about this new moon, feel free to ask in the comments section. If you want a personal reading, you can click on the link in the description box and you can book your reading. If you have any other questions, or you want to work with me on a coaching basis, you can inquire below. I wish you a beautiful week, and I will talk to you later. Bye.